So look at me in the maize. It's really nice maize, and I can't walk inside so much. This is my mother's farm, and she's planting a lot of vegetables, and then when they're all grown they'll be transplanted. So the seeds were put here, and then as you can see, this is cow dung, so it's organic manure. Then when they grow a little taller, they're actually going to be transplanted. And they've just been weeded today. As you can see, a lot of pruning has been done. So you can see the leaves are not very green. It's a little coloring, yellowish. Actually, they should just be green. Then there are also different sizes. Just look here and then compare with like that one. It's very tall. Look at this. Very nice flowers. Other type of vegetable. This is very popular among the communities in the western region of Kenya. It's almost the season. Look at that. A lot of... we are expecting to have a big harvest from there. The beans are already podding, if you can see. Look at that. They are already put pod. So here it's already top dressed. So actually here it looks good. Let me have so many berries like on this one. I don't know why the others have not put in any berries, but look at this until the tree here is bent. Can you see that? It has actually bent. Some have even started becoming yellow. That's red, not yellow. Then they will dry. So look at me in the maize. It's really nice maize, and I can't walk inside so much because we are going to have some of... they're already threading and then climbing up on the maize, so this could be an issue. Look at that. Look at that. This is my mother's farm, and she's planting a lot of vegetables. Here you can see she has put them in 3 different what you call seed beds, and they are grown in lines, then they'll be transplanted. All they do is to remove the weeds with the hands, and then when they're all grown they'll be transplanted. So the seeds were put here, and then as you can see, this is cow dung, so it's organic manure. Then when they grow a little taller, they're actually going to be transplanted. So they're doing well. No spraying while in the seed bed. Just a few weeds here and there. So this is 1, you can see there, 2 and 3, and there's space where you can walk in between. Then they're beginning to prepare the land here, although we have some potatoes here, Irish potatoes, but basically this is part of the area where they will transplant some of these vegetables. And here in the farm there is variety. There are a lot of things that have been grown. This is cassava, and they've just been weeded today. As you can see, a lot of pruning has been done. You can see when there are too many branches, they don't do well, and even uprooting some of the very old ones like this one here. You can see that it hasn't been raining, and as you can see, the maize is actually not looking very good, as if there was a... it actually needs to be top dressed at this level. It's even passing. Normally it's done when it's knee high. So you can see the leaves are not very green. It's a little of coloring, yellowish. Actually they should just be green. Then there are also different sizes. Just look here and then compare with like that one. It's very tall. And then here we have this type of beans. Look at this. Very nice flowers. This is actually the big white bean. What do you call it? I don't know what it's called. So there are not so many, just a few. And why is this one purple flower and then this one is yellow or white flower? That one is also white. I don't know, that's a different variety. Then in between them we can see another type of vegetable. This is very popular among the communities in the western region of Kenya. This vegetable is very nice. It can be mixed with other vegetables like the nderema. I'll put for you the English words. But for now, this one, you can see it has 3 leaves. And normally it is mixed with nderema or kunde, which is cowpeas. Then it's cooked together. Sometimes we put milk. It is very nice. Very nice. It's rich in iron actually. Children like it, adults like it, and eaten with ugali. It tastes very nice. So this area you can see it is mainly maize and beans. Look at some maize is really tall and the farm is quite big. So you can see we had seen some cassava. There's also a whole line of cassava here. Look at that. Cassava is a popular food, not just eaten, boiled and eaten, but it's also dried and grinded and mixed with millet and also maize, and it can be eaten even on its own, just the ugali that is made from the cassava. Then we have plenty of maize. Just look at that. It's the maize season. It's actually weeding time and we are really looking forward for the rains. Without the rains we are in trouble, because you can see they've already weeded. It's time for top dressing, but they can't do that because if there are no rains, then it will easily burn the beans. So we have to wait for some rain. Then here, this section here, as you can see, it's just beans alone. Reason why they put beans alone, I am not sure. But generally we plant maize and beans intercropped. Beans alone is not so common. Maybe it's because it is in this line where we have the bananas, but I'm not sure. But also you can see we have so many fruit trees. This is a mango tree. This is a mango tree and it's almost the season. Look at that. A lot of, we are expecting to have a big harvest from there. But the problem here is that they are not sprayed at all. So they come out to be very small ones, but they're also very sweet. I don't know whether you can see some here. Those mangoes, very nice. This was a big one, but it was cut. And I don't know where these small ants are coming from. Can you see that? Look at this ant. Not harmful yet, but they could easily affect the crops around. Then they'll not do well. Then you can see also here we have a lot of the mangoes falling down when they are not yet ready. Many of them have fallen down. Some, I don't know whether they are eaten by birds or what. And then this is an avocado. So generally here we have a lot of fruits. A lot of fruits, different types of vegetables. And this is where maize was grown earlier. So you can see it's even taller than I am. You can see the beans are already podding. If you can see, look at that. They are already put pod. So here it's already top dressed. So actually here it looks good. Let me do it the other way so that you can have a look at it. So look at me in the maize. It's really nice maize, and I can't walk inside so much because we are going to have some of, they're already threading and then climbing up on the maize, so this could be an issue. Look at that. Look at that. Then there's another layer here of bananas. You know, fruits here are an issue. It's everywhere bananas, and they're doing really well. So we eat just interchanging bananas cooked differently and ugali. It's really popular. But as you can see, also fruit trees are all over. Like now this one is right inside where the banana is. Just look at that. This is actually, oh, it's grown. This is a mango tree. So I don't know which one will be done away with, or they will just survive together. But because they also grow so tall, they have to be supported. Look at this. Like this one has been supported at 2 different points because of that banana. It's really heavy, and then it's also tall. So that quite affects the way the banana grows, so that it doesn't fall. It has to mature while still while it's still supported, and doesn't fall down when it's immature. So as you can see, there are so many. The whole of this line, those are bananas, different varieties. You can see this one here. Look at that. It has look at this. This one is quite an interesting one. Very few bananas on the banana tree. There is another one from a distance. Just look at, you can see all the way. Those are a lot of fruits. Mangoes mainly, and avocados. This is also a mango. This one hasn't fruited yet, but these are guavas. Look at that. Guavas, all over. Guavas. I can't get any here that is ripe. Can I get any that is ripe? But we have mangoes on the other side, but this is mainly, oh, I can't get any that are ready. We'll try on another tree. Yeah, very delicious. Can you see that? Even others are still, they are flowering. Then others are also coming up. Look at those flowers all over. Look at that. Look at these flowers. Nice. And the bananas just continue growing. Can you see that? No, they don't have to plant again. They just sprout. Many of them in one place. So that ensures a continuous supply. But here, this has just been dug. And we have beans planted alone. And as I say again, why beans alone, I'm not so sure. You can see a lot of bananas here. Maize and beans, again, a different set. I think it's because the land is so big, so it's just separated and planted in different stages. We hope it rains, because so far, not so bad, but it needs to grow. Then here we have greengrams. Greengrams, look at that. All this is greengrams. Unfortunately, we have these ants again. Look at that. They have made a row, a line all the way. Just look at that. Look at that. But we have greengrams here. These ones are clean. So literally here, almost everything grows. Let me show you the next place, which is coffee farm. So you can see those are a lot of land put on maize and beans. Then here we begin the coffee farm. As you can see here, still looks a bit not weeded. I think that's a plan for another day. One line here looks yellow, the others are green. There's a lot of, I don't know whether it's because of not top dressing, or in this area maybe we have the water. It's on a place where water soaks up. And then this is the coffee farm. You can see we have some potatoes. I think that this sprouted from last year. That's why some crops are so good to grow. Look at that. They don't die completely. So in between the coffee, we are able to grow other crops because there's a lot of space in between. And the coffee at the moment, we don't have any coffee berries. No, maybe I'll find some as I go along. But as you can see, coffee is an interesting plant because you can see like this one was already cut some time back. Now it's sprouted again, and now look at that, the branches are so many. It's so easy for you to plant again. I don't know whether you can see the end. I'm trying to look for coffee berries and see if any have started maturing. Oh, okay. These have started, yes. Here we are. Look at that. So nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a lot of coffee. This is really nice. These are also greengrams that have, these ones are bigger than the ones I showed you there. Yeah. These are all grown. Just need a little weeding and we will have a good harvest, I guess, after they have just weeded them. We have so many berries like on this one. I don't know why the others have not put in any berries, but look at this until the tree here is bent. Can you see that? It has actually bent. Some have even started becoming yellow. That's red, not yellow. Then they will dry. So I don't know in which form they will be taking them to the factory when they are ready, because some are taken when they are still red, when they are still maturing. And others in some factories you take when they're already dry. I don't know what the difference is. It's because maybe we have a smaller factory where they don't do processing. I am not so sure because I have not been there. But look at it. It's really coming up well after they cut them. Not so sure when this was done last. Yeah. Let me show you. These are beans. They're really spaced out, but again you can see we have some flowers. Some have already started putting on pods. Yeah, this is a good sign. Look at that. I think that's enough of the coffee. It's quite a big farm. Yeah. Just 3 branches and see. It's already bending because of the many coffee berries. I don't know how many one tree can put. How many seeds do we have? Approximately. Well, I can't count, but there are many. This is how our fences look like. You know, just the normal wire. You put droppings in between like this and hoping someone doesn't come and cut these ones. But definitely you have to have these ones, which seems to have stayed here for a while. These are important on the side. They've planted some trees along the way. Those are cypress trees. And I think that's a good thing.